Hi, welcome to Texas Lone Wolf Miguel, your source for Red Pill Truth. Now, where did all the good men go? Where did all the good men go? Okay? Where did they go? Where did the good men go? We're going to go ahead and you know, we're going to go ahead and we are going to go ahead and we're going to dig into this, shall we? Okay. All right. Now, you know, they, females, they go through this, and this also correlates to the fact. It correlates to the fact of the matter is you cannot go I'm going to go ahead and cover some topics. Okay, this is going to be a controversial topic, and we're going to cover every we're going to cover and I'm going to help women understand the dynamics of where did the good men go. Excuse me. The good men have gone away for good. And women, they become predatory. So now we are going to discuss this. We're going to discuss this. Why do women or young women, why do they go out and want to go find it? You know, I mean, I'm going to go ahead and to be honest with you, okay, I'm going to tell you that I'm going to tell you, you need to know this. All right? Are you ready? Now, let's go ahead and dig into this, shall we? We're going to dig into this. All right? Now, I'm going to read this excerpt from this pretty, whoever this person is. Good guys are boring for us when we're still fresh. Okay, after you graduated high school, got your worthless piece of paper called diploma, proof that you just already got indoctrinated by the government institution, which is a public school. Derivative from the Sunday school and church at that time, so yeah, public schools. We're still fresh. They're not entertaining or mentally challenging. Take note, women. Men are born poor and die rich. Okay, do you follow this? Are you following what I'm trying to say? And so it takes a man a long time to mature. Did you know that? It takes them a long time to mature. And guess what? That nice guy that you rejected in your school, he's going to all of a sudden become that valuable, high value man at one time. Then you're going to say, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to reject you. You were kind of a nerd, a geeky. Listen, women, that's true. Yeah, you're right. Then you're going to go out there and go chase that senior who one time was that nerd and geeky at one time, and now it became high value. It became a player, became a heartbreaker, became one who can, go out and say some sweet, flowery words to you. Okay? Then it make you wet, right? They can't be themselves, so trying to impress us while we want good and real men. That's a shaming language, okay? Good guys are generally good to be stepfathers after the hoe phase. So guess what? That's the regret phase right there, the hoe phase. Oh, guess what? The winter's coming. The winter is coming. Oh, yes. To the MGTOW men out there, actually, you've been rejected by these hot girls. Winter is coming for these soon-to-be hot girls. They're going to be on their decline. And they're going to try to come up to you and say, hey, we are sorry about rejecting you. We would like to, get with you if you're up to the challenge. So to the girls out there that actually have high body count, and this is going to be your kryptonite. This is going to be your kryptonite. High body count is your kryptonite. Okay, what do I mean by this, women? Okay, I'll give you an illustration, okay? So, what I'm trying to say here is, all right, let's just say you have John Doe. He cannot keep a job. He cannot keep a job. Wow, he can't keep a job. So good guys for stability at the time, after the prime of a woman. That's why we can manipulate them, saying good men raising other men's kids. So you're doing that good man, good guy a disservice, woman. You're doing him a disservice. The lone wolf is telling you you're doing that guy a disservice. You're on a clearance rack. You've been passed around by different owners. You have high body count. Your mileage is way out of proportion. Okay, your MMV, marriage mark value, is close to a single digit. Your SMV value is close to 0. Oh, that's not fair. Listen, women, I understand where you're coming from. Give me a moment. Give me a moment here. I'm going to readjust my microphone, okay? Okay, just give me a moment here, okay? Women, what you think a man wants and what a man thinks are two different worlds. Are you following me on this? All right? Are you following me? You cannot, I repeat, cannot. You cannot, I repeat, say you're high value. You cannot go out there and parade yourself as a high value virgin when you're after 35. The reality is when a woman ages, health problems tend to creep up, okay? Father Time starts working overtime on you. So, now, I'm going to go ahead and read this here Good Guys to Church or Retirement Plans. These are either for women who have went and played the field, want to be a man, want to be like a man. Let me tell you something. High body count. Oh, I just want to go out there and taste the candy. I want to go taste the different flavors. Then I'm going to go out and I'm going to tell you this is the raw truth. Okay? And Good Guys in Church's retirement plan for who is tired of too many body count, mileage. She will go to church to sing hymns and praises and give what little bit of money she makes an offering platter and redeem herself. I understand. I'm not making fun. I understand she memorized the verse from Genesis to Revelation. And the damage has already been done. So here is where I'm coming at with this. And you're looking at all your girlfriends, women are trying to compete with women. The good girl goes out and gets her a husband, focuses her attention, everything on that one husband. And they are still together. She envies that woman who has that one husband since getting out of high school. Okay? Not since these guys are so weak. It is what it is. Did you know this? Good men are men of value. Bad boys are just use you, finish you, and dump you. When you realize you need a man to sell with, you become desperate. Your value vanishes. And you fall for anyone. Life no fair. Hey, it is what it is. All right? So why would anybody want to be a stepdad to kids not his? Why would anybody want to take a chance on that? Nice guys finish life or don't finish at all. Beta males be simping and buying expensive toys and stuff for attention. She used that same, and it is what it is. So, yes. Where did all the men go? Where did all the men go? And of course, this just posted breaking my heart. And anyways, it is what it is. And the woman is exposing the game for what it is. Listen, don't hate the player, hate the game, woman. Listen. You and your little female nature think, oh, that good guy's in the club. Give me a break. He is not in the club. He's not in the club. He's not there. Do you know where he's at? He's working on his purpose in life. And I've already discussed this. Good men are men of value. Bad men will use you and all this. And you settle. Anyways, this game right here is really brutal. So, this female right here does not like it. Change your mentality or you will suffer. What rubbish are you posting? This is foolishness or what are wonderful. See, this right here is a triggered female. This woman here is triggered. So, anyways, women outnumber men. They outnumber men, really. Look at this. Anybody under 25 is desirable. Men can mold women to good housewives under 25. But this is not. In fact, that she does not regard good men as real men and take care of her babies, little boys, have finished playing her body in chicken brain is hilarious. No, it's not hilarious at all. That's not hilarious. Men take longer to mature. And I'm going to drop some red pill bomb truth here to let you know. So yeah. Always stay away from baby mamas. They want you as a stepfather or when they hit the rock bottom and guys no longer approach her. They need you, good guy, to rescue her. Never fall for that trap. Go for a young virgin one if you think of settling down, brother, and take care of her and settle with her if you have to. Not baby mamas. She looks like Beyonce. And baby sex is never a mistake. They choose bad guys to breed with and the good guys to take care of the kids. And that right there is the red pill bomb that all men need to take a good look at. So yeah, you want to bash the men who have you know, then you're going to have some blue pill guy come up to you, tell you, hey, you want to find you a wife? Go to the church and find you a wife. Really? And here is a sad, here's another one right here. This is sad truth and pain for those who can't realize it. And these are people who are in the matrix. They are in the matrix. They are inside the matrix, conditioned by the government. They are conditioned by the government, okay? So, I'm going to go ahead and expose the game a little bit more detail. Ready? Are you ready? So, all right, here it is. So, here's the red pill truth right here. I'm fixing to spill the red pill truth for you. And I'm going to blow this here up, okay? This is not going to be very good to look at. And actually, I'm going to turn on the dark mode. Okay. So, now, anyways, there's certain subreddit, okay, well, the subreddit, okay, so subreddit withholds until bedroom fun a man commits while getting a man to commit to have bedroom fun with a man they don't want to commitment from on, lie to men about it. This is what high body count does to you. It makes you think it's a chore. Instead that men pay for everything while dating him. Don't be surprised if a man says separate check, going Dutch. Refuse to date men who go Dutch. Whoops. cheat on husbands and boyfriends, ride the CC, overtly lie about how many men they had bedroom fun with, marry men for provisional ability and money rather than affection, common interest, and attraction. Wow, are we getting it? Marry men for provisioning ability and money rather than for affection, common interest, and attraction. Use fraud, deceit, subterfuge to extract provisioning from men while dating them. Assert maximum power over their interaction with men by any means necessary to express purpose of using, exploiting, and taking advantage of the men they date or have a relationship with. Oh, wow! This is a description of a high body count female who cannot pair bond and who has a Jezebel, a spirit in them, and to want to be a party girl, knows that she's aging, which is her kryptonite. Demand any man interested in them demonstrate all interest. Oh, wow! Take all the risk and initiative to do all the pursuing, do all the work on the relationship. And they do nothing. They just sit back and let the man do it all. To the women out there that are watching this video, this is going to lead to a man being burnt out. Well, some people say, oh, well, relationship is 50-50. Bullshit. Bullshit. Relationship is 100% effort on both parts. And remember, to have a relationship, there's going to have to be 2 funerals. Okay? The woman's way of her party girl life has got to die. And the man's way's got to die. And then, you know, they're going to have to come together genuinely as 2 couple. But high body count really doesn't allow pair bonding. And supposedly all this is for purposes of showing these women are high value. Nope. You're not high value, you're low value. And to extract commitment from the high value men. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and these strategies right here does not work at all. It don't work to get the men they say they want. And this was in the 20th century. This is straight from the 1990 book, The Rules by Sherry Schneider and Ella Fine. Most attractive high-value men will not put up with this kind of behavior from women. Men can smell these women a mile off. Did you know that? Let me read this to you, okay? You need to see this for what it is. High-value men will not put up with this. They will not commit. They will just march on. These strategies tailor-made to snag unattractive men because they tolerate this behavior. The unattractive men will come to you because they tolerate that behavior. The attractive men say they want players, pickup artists. High-end men, high-earning men won't commit to these kind of women. They will have bedroom fun with other women while dating these women. But if they get bedroom fun from these alleged high-value women, they'll move on afterwards. These are not high-value women. These are low-value women. They're low value. So if you are beyond 25, 35, 45, you're not a high value. You could say you are, okay? You could tell everybody you are. What do you have to offer a man other than, you know, a high value man? What do you have to offer other than a pre-owned hole that's been ran through by a bunch of others before him? Really? Think about this. Really, think about this. You know that the chickens have come home to roost. You know the winter is coming. Winter is here already for you. And you met your kryptonite. The only thing that you're going to be, listen, you say you're going to meet somebody that's going to value you. You just met your kryptonite. Did you know that? I'm going to probably get turned in. I'm probably going to get flagged. But I'm going to go ahead and say this. Men age like fine wine. Women age like milk. Okay? Milk has the shortest use-by date. I may explain that to you, okay? The women, when they graduate high school, they are fertile. They have the most eggs. They can make families, okay? And they look at felony guys, cute guys with felonies. They're cute. They're abusive. They pick these fathers. You see where you see where I'm going at with this? You pick these men and then turn around, and when you age up in life, then you turn around and you say, well, all men are trash. Wait a minute. I think you need to back that up, chick. The woman that says that, I think you need to back that up. You need to back that up, really. I think you need to back that up. The nice guys you friend zoned, the nice guys you put in a cage or put on the shelf to come back to later when you get done having your fun, won't be there. They moved on. They moved on. They are not going to sit back and wait on you. It's like a used car lot that is full of used vehicles. And they have high mileage on them. Some gently used and have low mileage. Some been abused and ran through, been treated harsh, have high mileage, and they are prone to breaking down on the side of the road. Women, which vehicle are you going to go to? Which vehicle do you want to be? Do you want to be a one-owner vehicle who has the highest value, have the same family, have the same father, same man, who is going to be boring and geeky? He's going to turn into a high-value man through time? Or are you going to think about this. Think about this. Where did all the good men go? They slipped through your fingers. That's exactly what happened. They slipped through your fingers. You follow me? You know what? The attractive men say they want players, pickup artists, high-end men. High-end men, high-earning men won't commit to these kind of women. They will have bedroom fun with other women while dating these women. Really. It's going to end miserably. You're not going to be in a long-term commitment relationship because, they'll move on perhaps a few weeks or a month. These women will get nothing other than fleeting short-term relationships with such men. Because once those men get what they want, they move on, especially after the lying, cheating, and manipulation takes their toll. Where did all the good men go? Okay, the strategies here ultimately destroy the relationships that they do get. These relationships also snag unsuspecting good men, including some attractive men. But at the end, the lying, cheating, and manipulation, dysfunctional ways cripple and kill the relationship. It kills it. These strategies led to resentment and dead bedrooms and divorce, rape. Okay, woman. So you have a high body count in an amount of 700, 300, 50, 100, whatever the number you pick. You're going to have a dead bedroom. And all, by the way, to women who want to say place a price tag on their SMV or MMV, their value is sexually on. It doesn't get them what they claim they want. Boom, there goes the pair bonding ability right there. Pair bonding they don't want. They don't, lying, cheating, and using and exploiting men are not behaviors of high relationship value women. It's common for high sexual market value women to act like this. Let me repeat this. It's common for high sexual market value women to act like this. It's common for sexually promiscuous women to act like this. It's common for dysfunctional women with mental illness or personal disorders to act like this. It's common for sociopathic women to act like this. Oh, wow. Are we getting to the... Okay. Women who follow this strategy will bounce around from relationship to relationship because the men they're attracted won't put up with it. And the men who put up with it can't keep their interest long enough. When an unattractive man she's exploring is finally bled dry, she'll discard him like a used tissue and move on to the next one. Don't be that man. Women who know how to behave well with men they want, they will also know when they're not behaving in manners conductive to good relationship. Women know how to be bees and not to be bees. When a woman is being a bee to you, most times she knows it and doing it intentionally and knows it and doesn't care. Now, there are two different there are two differences in this. All right, are you ready for the... Let's get into this. What is a high relationship value woman? What is she? She's honest, faithful, loyal, attentive, clear communicator, reliable, giving, compassionate, practice good physical and mental self-care, does what she says she'll do, does what her man asks of her, and is true to that all women have it in them, and not to be these things. A high relationship value woman at least try to do these things. Did you know that? Now, with this ideology that's been endorsed by the mainstream media and bought in a matrix called feminism, and saying that women are oppressed, women are this, women are that. They expressly rely on deceit and manipulation to achieve their objectives. Women who employ this type of strategy are clear. They will manipulate, use, exploit, take advantage of you. They will lie to you. They will manipulate you with bedroom fun. They will feign attraction and lure and frauds unsuspecting men into marriage, and then cheat on you and divorce, rape you. Even before they get you into the marriage, they date you for months, and while having bedroom fun with other men, they'll use you for money. They'll use your time and attention. You get nothing in return. This itself is rooted in the nature. Did you know that? Did you know this? Guys, reviewing this material thought process is helpful to understand what women are doing, what they want to do. It is being laid out here, there in black and white for you to see. They're telling you clearly what their plans are for you. Okay, to highlight how bad things are, here's what one of the moderators had to say. The average chump is most men. Hilarious that men like to deceive themselves that they're better than that. But at the end of the day, most of you the same. Suggests that bedroom fun, little attention, makes you stupid. Women will continue to capitalize on that. The guy we oogle in magazine are very small minority of men, and this is the one we cheat on our boyfriends and husbands with when we're bored because the phallus is so cheap. Not all women are doing that, right? I promise you. I'm exposing the gaming of the dating market. How other women around the world are feeling this because of the women of the United States, Canada, and Mexico, and plus other countries embracing feminism. Feminism destroyed the family. Okay, next is to say continue to delay bedroom fun with one you actually want a relationship with, and if you really hot, find some hot but unsuitable relationship guy to bedroom fun on the side to bide your time. It is the only thing that works to get you what you want from men. Maximize benefits, stay one step ahead. Where did all the good men go? You want to tie down a man and keep a man? Get away from this stupid game that y'all are playing. We realize that when it comes to men, unless you show them that you can be just toxic and just as crappy as they are, they never take you seriously and will walk all over you. That's what feminism said. If all women were aware of men's manipulation tactics and not only had the ways to spot counter them, they also have tactics of their own. And this dating market would be so much easier for women. That's our goal. And then we will continue to manipulate men as we see fit. Really. This is feminism right here in the works. Single mothers go out and breed with bad boys. They raise up these toxic, emotional time bombs ready to go off at any time. They become promiscuous. All right? So, indeed, we all have seen this. Men calling us pieces of trash does nothing. It lost its sting significant because we now realize men will shame women for literally anything, especially it does not fit their own selfish imperatives. As long as the women here are getting what they want, maximize their benefits, even at the expense of men, then I'm good. That's a feminist mindset. Next, I'll continue to use men I don't want for money while bedroom funding the ones I want because men are incredibly stupid, easily manipulate, and their phallus is ridiculously cheap. Going on, I love being equally bad because that's what men deserve. Until women use more men and discard them like trash they are, this is coming from a feminist, coming from a party girl. You idiots will never learn. This is coming from a party girl telling you she's admitting this to you. Women have a lot more value than men, and the ones who choose to have bedroom fun with and be in a relationship. Men's only value is money, and if anyone should be submitting, it's the man. Brothers, men of MGTOW, I'm hoping you get this. Okay, pay close attention to this one up here. That is really what they think. And winter is coming for these party girls. Party girls that go out and run to the clubs, get dog slobbered and drunk, and run around acting a fool. This right here is what they're thinking, okay? What being described up here is a woman making a man stop then for the purpose of training him and bedroom fun dominance. You ladies make me proud, love this. Done a few times and results are similar to what you described. My guy whined and griped for a while, eventually did what I wanted him to do, and then got rewarded with bedroom fun after it was done. Worked like a charm. That's manipulation right there. Men, this is why men date men. Men don't like these stupid games that these females play. Sadistic? No pass hurt here. But knowing the fact that men are only useful for money actually really improved my dating life. Helped me find better men. Wrong. Women, if you have this mindset, I got bad news. You're going to face your own kryptonite. And those men you want are going to discard you. That's karma. Then look at this clear description of how to manipulate men in a relationship. This happens all the time. Don't let this happen to you. All right. Now, my advice, if you want to see a potential relationship for a partner, particular guy, wait at least 6 weeks before having bedroom fun with him. Use those 6 weeks to suss out his intentions towards you to build a good relationship before jumping into bedroom fun is a good way to weed out the guys that are just looking for bedroom fun. Feel free to talk about bedroom fun during those 6 weeks. Flirt. Show that you actually attracted to him. Nope, that's playing mind games. Feign attraction for purpose of reining him in and then look forward to having bedroom fun when the time is right. So what? So you can then, if you have a high libido, feel bedroom fun frustrated, you can invest in a good vibrator and find some other guy that you're attracted to but won't be a good relationship material just to tide you over the meantime. Men, this is the game they're playing. Ideally, someone you've known before and can trust to be discreet, clean, STI free. Nope. 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 Another bit of strategy dooming a couple to a beta bucks, dead bedroom divorce rate. If he actually offered exclusivity and you guys confirm BFGF is still dating other men on his side, you have two options. Lie about seeing other men and paint it as a misunderstanding on his part. Leave him to allow him to leave. See? We're going to get to the bottom of this. If you enjoy sleeping with FWB and you know you won't be able to hold off on sleeping with a potential relationship guy, if you weren't at least getting your needs met somewhere else, keep both for now. This is termed monkey branching. Monkey branching in the description right there. Boom. Because sleeping with a relationship guy soon can ruin your chances with him. He does not need to know about the FWB guy. Oh, wow. There's no benefit being upfront with the truth, seeing other guys. If you're having a difficulty lying, then you need to ask yourself what's more important to you. The guy you're trying to get in a relationship, or him potentially leaving because he's insecure due to your honesty? Hmm. Guys, all are out there, read it and be edified and know what we have told you is the truth. What they get right, most men can be easily manipulated with bedroom fun, so don't let a woman manipulate you with bedroom fun. You guide and steer the relationship. She can get out of the car anytime she wants, but you drive. You always drive. And the women who want men to love them, men don't want love from women. Men want women to respect them. Men want their women to do what they ask them to do and help what needs to be done. Men want their women to go with them where they want to go. Men want their women to help them both get there. This has been a public service announcement. Be well, my friends. Now, all right. So we already got this. Be well, my friends. Now, we're getting to the red pill truth on this. I'm going to turn this here into... Okay. Yes, the part what we do here at Word of Good Men can tell you the truth, what girls will lie to you about themselves. So this is where women describe their past to you in their typical passive-aggressive, roundabout, euphemistic way. Stop me if you heard this one. I was a wild child. I like partying. I like boys, maybe a little too much. Tee. I dated around a lot. The guys I dated in college, I really never saw myself with any of them long term. I had lots of fun in college and grad school. But I always wanted to be a wife and mommy. Translation, okay? Okay, now the translation is I had a lot of sex with a lot of different men. I love a couple of those men. I wanted to marry a couple of them. It might have engaged to one. One of those men is the one that got away. I still pined away at him. I missed him. I think I love him a lot. He's a Facebook friend with me. I still talk to him from time to time. If I ever get a chance to have bedroom fun with him, I probably will, or at least very seriously consider it. I knew most of those men pretty well. Some of them I hardly knew at all. I had some exciting bedroom fun with them, hotter than you are. I had a lot of bedroom fun with guys like you. I had some bad bedroom fun. I don't remember all that well. Okay? Those guys before you got the best of me. I gave them my best bedroom fun, my best intimacy, my best everything. I was closer to those men I will ever be to you. I told those guys things I never told you. I did things with those men, bedroom fun, otherwise I would never do with you or for you. I showed them all of me, whereas you will get whatever I decide to show you and let you have. That's pretty selfish. You see, women with high body count will do this. They know things about me you never will. Ooh, they know me in ways you never know. Oh my goodness. I'm really hoping you won't ask me about this because I will have to lie and obfuscate. If you press me in on this, I will call you insecure and mean and small phallus because it's easier to do that than for me to face the truth about my past. Have the courage to face the truth. Hmm. So, anyways, um, anyways, anyone in America posted this. Um, anyways, she said some of these days in the past in the conversation while we're missing, I missed it. I hope men read this and don't miss it like I did. You know what? So, so some of these here is actually on point right here. It's not for me what I heard, what I needed to hear. I was too young and stupid to actually understand what I heard. I'm here contributing hope to passing on the helpful info and also to be like a woman. Hmm. And to be like a woman, you're offering advice and solution to men younger than you. Furthermore, you're providing proof through experience and screenshots straight from the horse's mouth back up your claims that the all gender has no value. And in my experience, yeah, ending relationship always sucked. But when I got my freedom back, I wondered why I was making myself so miserable. Some of these comments right here are actually heartfelt. So, it's funny how they always reserve their most enthusiastic, degenerate bedroom fund acts for some guys in their past that would not put a ring on it. But any man they manage to marry not only has to pay way more but get way less, the past men have to boot. Do you see why marriage is a dead investment? Hmm. So, it didn't count because she can she can S and F two college football teams. They're frat buddies. They're with a P-scar skills and find a way to hamster it and not having happen. So, so get this. I got a hamster. I caught one little buddy hamster right here. I didn't have a lot of self-respect back then, to be honest. I really kind of hated myself. She was crying, frowning. I wasn't taught how to say no or how to follow my heart. But you inspired so much respect in me. You made me want to love my body gently, smoothly, compassion, love, and grace. Of course, she conveniently leaves out hypothetical man implicitly inspired her to say no. Now, don't know who this deleted. All women are alpha widows. Sadly, everyone they marry will never live up to their desire. Now, now, when men with high body count come from a guy whose bedroom fund 300 plus, couldn't argue more on this. Some of the stuff I've consensually done with over the you can write better. Yeah, these girls that date would never have happened. It makes you think. All right. A Reform Party girl summed up. I was really good at doing things for attention. I got lots of attention. I don't anymore. I'm so far behind the curve of adulthood, I have no idea how to catch up. I need someone to bail me out. So, let me see. So I did with the second party girl, functional alcoholic I dated. Funny story, she reached out a year after we broke up. I moved out of the area. She said she quit drinking, moved out of the area. She was in the next town over, lost all her friends, had two roommates, was working several jobs till she saved up to move out of state. As far as I know, she never left. You know what? This right here is a reason when college grads rack up bodies faster than the cemetery cannot find the value of love, cannot find the value of, you know, I mean, it is, it is bad out here. I mean, okay, so expect the worst from people called mitigating risk. I'll give you an example. The Middle East is a very dangerous place. Why don't you go over there? I mean, they have great beaches, fun people, a lot of historical sites to see. Have you gone? Because the Captain Save a Ho will be headed on the YouTube. Did you know that? To apply what you said to be yourself. Go wall around, expect worse. Every single Middle East country, your ego is fragile and will wreck your insecurity. How's that 7-night spa package in Syria? Great view over the city. It's so we're going to go over here. Now, I officially stopped around 30. One bad marriage. She went from skinny rail to, and she cheated. Can't prove it. Her friend she was filed for divorce. Now paying 45% of to her and her unemployed husband, kids. Got into another relationship. Almost married the second I found out. And she was bedroom fun. She's making 50. And look at this. We're living with her parents in anticipation moving to a small home, okay? Came home from work, found my stuff on the porch. She met me on the porch with her dad saying, I have too many red flags, which was just a way of saying I wasn't making enough money, would be capable of that, fair enough. She had kids, I had kids, she didn't. And anyways, then a week after that, I got a call from a job that I interviewed, and they gave me the job, 6 figures, plus, despite having to give the other wife close to 35 year child support. I was fine from there on. I had a couple of FWBs, less serious girlfriend, but it was real bad. One ex-boyfriend died of a heroin overdose, so I decided to drive her 7 to a funeral service. I thought it was being helpful. Got there, she ditched me for another ex of hers after the service. Drove 7 back home alone. And that was the last one. I refused to date. I'm not ending up broke, homeless, almost at 60 years because the court system gave some And this is why men are not married. This is why good men reject women, because of the court system, the family courts. Anyways, there's a lot of advice right here, boys. And every girl has a guy from her past, love of her life, one that got away. She would bedroom fun again if she had a chance. She was in love with him. She really did care about him. He cared about her. If she were single and he wanted her back, she would probably go with him. Those feelings are genuine. That's not made up malarkey. She really did love him. She really did care about him. If he really loved and cared about her, they would have moved heaven and earth for each other. Sometimes they did. Things don't work out because love is not enough. I know 2 women who went back to high school sweethearts after their marriages failed. A lot more who got dreamy-eyed at their high school and college reunion. Remember, men, the woman you're with will not prioritize you. Okay? And so I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and go to the next one. And women, and there are entitled women. They're entitled women. These are entitled brats who want stuff handed to them. You know, all right, they want to get the benefits without having to work for it. But when women reach the past age of 25, I mean, this is reality of what, you know, I'm going to go ahead and read this to you. Many times women would tell men that, yes, they had some wild bedroom fun back in the day, but the bedroom fun was all that good, or they didn't like the bedroom fun. It wasn't who they really are. They just didn't want that for their life. No. You see, that bedroom fun doesn't matter at all, despite the fact you're now finding out 10 years, or in fact, a woman will usually present it something like this. So I graduated from high school. I got out on my own, went to college, went through all the wild phase, started partying, drinking, having bedroom fun. Yes, I had bedroom fun before. I didn't really like the bedroom fun. Bedroom fun was not all that great. I did some things I didn't really want to do. I did them because men forced me to do them. No, you did them on your own, woman. If you're a college graduate, you did them on your own free will. I did them because they were not nice to me. Yeah, who now want to believe that? I damn sure don't. They break up with me if I didn't do them. Yeah, right. You wanted to do it anyways. I did them because I didn't really understand what they were until doing them. It was too late. They made me give them BJs, and I always thought BJs were gross. If I were going to give anyone BJ, but I did because they forced me, threatened to break up with me, blah, blah, blah. Okay, the BJ was on. I'm doing it on my own. It was too late. Listen, you want to sit here and play victim to the new boyfriend, he's not going to buy into your sob stories. Did you know that? He's not going to buy into your sob stories. Good men are not going to. The good men are not going to buy into this. They made me do anal, and anal's gross. I never wanted to do anal. I did because they forced me, threatened to break up. If I didn't understand what was involved, I was doing it. It was too late. I don't buy that. Women like doing this. I really didn't want to do those things for my life. I decided not to do those things anymore. I didn't tell you about those things because that's not who I am anymore. I'm a different person then. All that matters, I do now, who I am now, and what we are together. Okay, buckle up. Get ready to see the translation of this. Alrighty, are you ready for this, gentlemen? When I was able to, I partied, drinking, using drugs, effing hot guys. I really much enjoy the casual fling I had in relationships. I really like bedroom fun with attractive men. I had the bedroom fun I wanted to have, choosing to have. I really enjoyed it. I enjoy the physical act. I enjoy the power it gave me. Use my body to get men to do what I want. And I wanted to give me things I wanted. I love that power and still do. Men, do you think that women that are former college grads, party girls, are going to take you serious? Oh, it gets interesting. It gets interesting here. And yes, I did BJ's and backside. BJ's and gross only with unattractive men. That's you, the woman who's seeing. You're not attractive, but you have the bag that she wants, and she's past her prime. She is past her prime. If she's 45 right now, fellas, her eggs are dried up. And if she's ovulating and wanting you to give her a child at the past the 40-year mark, it's very dangerous. It's very dangerous for a woman who is aging past 30. Did you know that? I'm not attracted to you. I don't want to do BJ's anal with you. I will not do those things with you. That's right. No one ever forced me to do anything bedroom fun. I did everything I did because I wanted to try or do it. I did the bedroom things I wanted to do and don't want to do those things. She ain't going to do it with you. You're not attractive enough. You're not her type. I don't want to do it. I was fully, completely within my mental, emotional faculties when I had bedroom fun. Also fully understood what was involved, everything I did. Bedroom fun. I'm telling you, I didn't want to or force you to threaten. I understand it because if I told you everything that I said up here, you would judge me, maybe reject me. Oh, I don't want you to do that because I have you pegged as a bed of bucks. I need your money and your commitment. I'm also telling you these because I thought, kind of like you. I don't respect you. Ooh, I think you are gullible and stupid. And I think my body and my cat will blind you to the truth. You want me so bad, you will believe my BS story I tell you. Men don't fall for this. I changed and decided not to do those things anymore because I did not get any of those guys to commit. She's telling you the truth. I have finally figured out giving away my free cat to hot guys doesn't get me commitment. Now it's time for me to get the marriage, get the house, get the stuff I'm entitled to. Now, men, you wonder why men are not, smart men don't get married. Remember that. Only blue-pilled dumb men get married and then get finessed by the family court, the judge. of course, all that's public record. So now I met you. I need you to commit, not because I want you, because I need marriage. Again, she's revealing what she needs. I need power and control, and I believe I can exert power and control over you as long as I control what you know about me and my past. Body counts do matter, fellas. I decided not to do those things anymore with you. I don't want those things with you. I don't want those things in life I may have with you. That's not who I am with you. I'm a different person then. For men, I was bedroom fun attracted to. All that matters is I control the bedroom fun with you. That's who I am with you. I can't be more overly bedroom fun with men than I'm attracted to. My God. Men, did you get this? Did you get this? Did you get this? Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. So, now, where did all the good men go? Uh-oh. From no one warned me about the marketplace, but being a cougar is awesome. This woman already hit the wall, and she's aged out. My brother brought us to disposal at 50-something widow Lamitz to state of dating in the 2020s. She deserves better and wants men to be insanely attracted to her advanced age and matrimonially shape. I'm sorry to tell you, she's not attractive. Wrinkles showed up, her voice taking a hit, breast sagging. In the wee big background, Carrie McVoy holds a PhD. Writer, psychologist, relationship specialist. She also claimed to be a devout Christian and a woman of faith. Okay, she has authored 3 books on pain and healing, all from explicit Christian standpoint. Her blog offers Christian devotional. Now, just aside, it's explicitly contrary to Christian dogma of sex. Okay, just putting it out there. Well, now, I'll give you Dr. McVoy's latest offering in 2020. It was never intention to be a cougar, but sure am enjoying the benefits. It seems that our middle-aged widow, edit, a divorcee, okay, a divorcee who used to be prime at one time. She married, she divorced, got some money out of the deal, probably a house or something. All right. So we're going to get to the bottom of this. We're going to get to looking at this. So, first marriage, divorce from a brief second husband marriage, indeed found a thirsty young man eager to, in her vagina, to have sex with her. I'm dating someone, he's tall, dark, handsome, half my age. No, he's 30 years younger than she is. I like the way I feel when I'm around him. He cares for others. His attention impressed me. He's thoughtful, attentive. His bedroom fun stamina is similar to mine. That's not the case for men closer in age. It makes me feel young and free. I can be silly and more comfortable with my body as it is and ask for what I need, less encumbered by shame. I find myself careful in referring to my life experience. It's weird to consider I've spent more years married than he's been alive. We're at different places in our careers. Mine is winding down. His is getting started. He's setting his life goals. I hit most of mine. So we're going to go ahead and go further. Well, it's interesting to find a widow divorcee who post-dated after the one link was griping and complaining about online dating. Now, yet in a post issued a week, she was having extramarital sex in front directly contradicts state or her faith. Here she is having bedroom fun with a young man 30 years her junior, and stating how she is absolutely loving it. Sounds like a current dating market is working just fine for her. He makes her feel young again, makes her feel wild and free. And he is doing her like she hasn't been effed in years. You know what? Not a word about her deceased husband here. He's a distant memory. Keep in mind here, men, these are alpha widows. These are advanced age women that want men that are younger. Okay, keep in mind here the absolute sheer hypocrisy you're witnessing. She's a professing Christian yet to having extramarital sex with a man she's barely older than her grown children. Not one word, not one. Her conduct directly contravenes her faith. According to her faith, she's fornicating, a serious sin. Not one word indicating trouble conflicted by this on this contrary. She's feeling more alive. She's felt more years. She's feeling wonderful. She absolutely loves how she feels. But you know what? These kind of women like here are the same women who shame young men for going for the shame men that already you know just remember this: the older the woman gets, her libido starts going through the roof. Did you know that? And yet, people like her rail and thunder at men like us for even wanting to have bedroom fun. She and her ilk scream and yell at you to keep your phalluses in your pants until you're married. She'll tut lecture you, be nice to girls, to treat them nice. Really? Most girls don't like nice guys, remember? She and other people like bash you over the head with requirement. That you be attracted and date and marry obese women, unattractive women, weird women, mentally ill women, and promiscuous women. Hypocrite, double standard, den of vipers indeed. Yep. It's perfectly A-OK for her to do wrong and have extramarital bedroom fun with a man half her age. But the minute the man wants to have bedroom fun, he's a horn dog, nasty man, worthless, dirty dog. Okay? Here's the double standard, brothers. Men and women, look at this. This is double standard. All right? And you know what? So I want you to read this. Blow up the screen and read this. The next time you hear a pastor or a woman shouting at you to keep your phallus in your pants, hey, who knows if the pastor's doing it to his own congregation? This was warned by Jesus in one of the books of the New Testament. There would be a falling away. Mm. No, 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 no. We're not going to pick on a certain skin color of a church. It's just basically all churches. All churches are engaged in this. But they keep that, some of them keep them behind closed doors. Did you know that? So, buy that date $100 dinner and man up and marry the promiscuous woman. Nope. Nope. Mm-mm. Just say the word, woman of faith, show him this article, that dirty old man, whatever. Go ahead and show it to him. You'll blame me for it. It's okay for a woman of faith to carry to mother of grown children to have bedroom fun out of wedlock with someone she's attracted to. It's okay. It's okay for her to do it. It's okay for women to F men out of their wedlock. It's okay for you to F women out of wedlock. It's good enough for a doctor. It's good enough for you. The next time some church girl turns you away because bedroom fun outside of marriage is a sin, I'm saving myself for the marriage. Just have a chuckle. Remember, I told you about Carrie. Remember, even if you're not bedroom fun at church girl, someone probably is or will very soon. Saving myself, ha! Make it a laugh. Author's note, don't misunderstand me. Don't wish ill upon, okay, or women who have this. You see my words? Women can have bedroom fun with whomever they want, when they want, under whatever circumstance they want, okay? Other women do whatever they want, whom she wants, anytime she wants, whatever. Just want it to be known she's doing this, okay, her faith tradition. It's not me saying that, that's her faith tradition. I personally don't care, okay? As a man doing this video, I don't care, really, to be honest with you. That's it between her and the creator. All right? She doesn't get lectured. She don't get to lecture anyone else about that particular point of faith conduct, man or woman. She forfeited all authority, moral or otherwise, on that topic. So there's a double standard right here. I also want to be okay for women to do this. It's okay for men to do this. It's okay for women to advocate. It's okay for men to do the same. So, you know what? You know, people putting stigma on each other. Listen. All right? I want to be known, okay, for women. It's okay for men to do this. Okay? It's okay. Because it's good for McAvoy is good for every other man. All right. Now, we're going to cover the feminism. You know, feminism forgot. What feminists forgot that glass floor is far more important than the glass ceiling. So, you know, we have this little girl power. Girl power. Really girl power, okay? You know what? You know, we used to have very beginning feminism focus on shattering the so-called glass ceiling, that invisible barrier that kept women from becoming CEOs, doctors, lawyers, president, all those exciting, rewarding, glamorous careers. Feminists look at that content housewife from the 50s taking care of her husband and children, told she was oppressed. She was unshackled from her oppression. She could become president one day. Believe them, women joined the feminist movement in swarms after 50 years of amazing gains. They are unhappier than ever, and certainly unhappier than their housewife mothers. What happened? They color their hair with different color paint and just showing off their support for this ideology that, you know, you can have it all. Let's have it all. We know the stereotype of the 1950s woman, staying home, taking care of the kids, not having her own career, having dinner ready for her husband when he got home, spending her free time watching soap operas and having Tupperware parties with other housewives in the neighborhood. Feminism came up with the supposedly radical idea that women could work just as much as men. But here's the thing, okay, that's not a radical idea indeed. Throughout most history, women, along with children, worked like dogs, just like men. The radical was the idea women could stay at home and not work without having a family starve as a result. This started in the 1900s, remember, when women rallied to go vote? Okay, before the industrial age, where pretty much everyone worked from sun up to sundown, plowing the fields, tending cattle, anything else in order to grow food, feed a family. Very little leftover luxuries like shoes or meat. This included old people who would work until they killed over. Retirement was really a thing. And kids young as 2 or 3 outside a very small class aristocrat. Everyone had to work full time just for the basic of living. Now, with the industrial age, men and women have to work from time to time in dangerous factories to keep their families solvent. The only people who got a pass that were kids could wait till 7 or 8 before joining the factory. The old people were kicked off the assembly lines when they were too weak. Wow. Indeed, with the vast majority of human history, men and women worked their butts off a bit in different jobs to keep their families afloat. As productivity improved, fewer people needed to work. Women were last to be freed of the responsibility. That was feminism doing that. First, child labor laws meant children go to work at school avoiding till 16 is 18. Next, Social Security pensions allow old people to spend their last final years reasonable retirement. That was signed into the 1930s by FDR. Finally, women were able to stay home. This was only a few decades before productivity rose so high that something previously inconceivable could be possible. An average family single wage could now support 6 people, 2 parents, husband and wife, 2 kids. Contrary to feminist thought, the novel idea was that women could work. They could be afforded privilege of staying home, caring for the family, even that was not universal. So, now with that being said, you know what happened? The elites funded this. They funded feminism. They wanted to tax the woman to collect more taxes on the woman. Because prior to feminism, women paid no taxes. Did you know that? Did you know that? Now, most of them are in the lower and working class group, single wage until not enough to live on. Who created this? What's more, even housework that was remaining be so much easier. The old days, cooking meat, threshing the wheat, gathering the water from some distant stream, churning butter, sitting over an open fire to breathe smoke for hours and make some tasteless gruel. Similarly, washing clothes and taking them to a river and pounding them on a rock for an hour. In the 50s, by the 50s, advanced cooking, laundry machines. Things actually tend to house took a few hours of the day. They had to invent a new form of entertainment to occupy the rest of the hours. Thus, soap operas, Tupperware parties. Any woman thought being a housewife in the 50s was tantamount to slavery. That's a feminist teaching. While soap and opera every day afternoon had no idea what their own mothers and grandmothers had to go through a few generations ago. So this was the first lie that women were fed. Rather than celebrate their newfound freedom, they were told that being forced to stay home was a sign of long-standing patriarchal oppression. sow the seed to where we are at right now. That progress will throw away and join men in the workforce. No one bothered telling that exactly opposite progress, allowing women to stay home just like children, elderly were allowed out in the workforce previous years. Join the work with actually historical oppression that most people try to avoid at all possible. Feminism is a lie, pure and simple. That brings us to where we at right now. That brings us right now to where we at right now. So winter is coming. Winter is coming right now. Winter is here. Winter has arrived. Now women are saying, where did all the good men go? I am 45, no kids, single. I'm a college grad. I need to get me a good man. So guess what happened? Guess what happened? Guess what happened? Where did all the good men go? What happened? What happened here? What the heck just happened? All right. The second lie was that women could just leave their comfortable love home. They could have all glamorous career they dreamed about. Feminists never told them the truth about working, or something that men have known forever. Women knew if they stopped working and forgot the vast majority of work is soul-sucking drudgery, not just empowering glamorous work, beholding a boss worth some faceless bureaucrat in distant corporate HQ for your monthly paycheck, and etc. Excuse me a moment, everyone. Alrighty, I'm back, everyone. I had to take a bathroom break, alright? Now, this lies of feminism, okay? You know, um, and maybe it's fulfilling to be a doctor, save countless lives, more needs to raise two well-adjusted kids, and guess what? Public schools are already pumping propaganda in your kids and turning the kids against you to report on you and everything. So, all right. So we're going to go ahead and talk about this. And how about being a secretary, answering phone calls all day? How about being a janitor, sweeping floors every night? Are they really fulfilling their raising a family? I don't mean to disrespect secretaries and janitors, but their jobs are absolutely needed. But none of them are under delusions about how empowering it is to deal with females asking to speak to their manager, scrub toilets after the cafeteria, weekly taco lunch. Most of them do it because they need the money. Okay? They try to get the meeting of their life from everything they do, whether it's raise a family, be a good friend, win the local bowling league championship, etc. For more secretaries, janitors, there are more doctors. So you want to talk about doctors, they'll tell you how disillusioned they are by profession. It turns out to be just as soul-sucking, frustrating. Others, they have one of the highest, they have, okay. Oh, wow. Look at this. I need you to read this. So if you talk to most doctors, they'll tell you how disillusioned they are by profession. It turns out to be so fucking frustrating as most others. They have one of the highest deletion rates of any career. Many of them long to leave the field as soon as they saved up enough money. Did you understand this? Feminism tells a woman that the only thing is keeping her from being a CEO, a doctor, and multi-million-dollar jet-setting humanitarian crusader, fashion, whatever BS dream job women think exists is the patriarchy. Actually, that's not true. If it was, how can every man be one of those, unlike the garbage man ever dreamed of being an astronaut? The truth is, even the vast majority of men, such careers are out of reach, or probably never within reach due to a combination of the intelligent social support structure, economic factors, and sheer dumb luck. The same applies to women. Women bought into this feminist narrative. And this here is actually going to, this is already backfiring. The only reason guys still sign up for those thankless jobs because there's no alternative for us. No rich woman waiting to marry a poor, unemployed guy to raise a family and share life together. No guy is foolish enough to think that it's liberating to spend your days fulfilling the TPS report while being beholden to some pointy-haired boss who can fire you whenever the company profits take a dip. AKA being laid off. Do you still buy in that feminist narrative? If you do, you are in for a rude awakening. There's a common belief that the left is racism is what the right used to keep poor white people and poor black people from getting united under common economic cause by keeping them divided and thinking each other is the enemy. They can avoid action against corporate and Wall Street donor class. Are you getting the hint? If that's the case, the left has used feminism to do the same, keep poor, i.e. 99% of women, men and women, poor women from united under the common economic cause to take action against the left corporate and Wall Street donor class, largely the same as the right donor class. Are you waking up? Feminism taught women to view men as the problem rather than the man. Wow! Who funded this? The CIA, the FBI, the Rockefellers, Rothschilds? some of the other names that are on the flat screen, and it achieves the same purpose as racism for the right. They do it the same way for racial strategy to convince white men for reason he's poor because the man of color took his job, not the fact that it's a lax labor laws, favorable trade agreements. Job went to an illiterate 12-year-old in China. Oh! While the CEO is keeping a profit. Similarly, feminism saying what's keeping a woman from having financial security, happiness, fulfillment in her life is her husband, forcing her to stay home should depend on the vagaries of corporate America to provide her those benefits. Women, you've been lied to, okay? Feminism lied to you, okay? Just like the racist says, I'm poor, at least I'm not of color, or I have to pay dancing zoo animal for a corporate master to keep his paycheck, a feminist says. I may be unhappy, I'm not dependent on a man. Oh, there is where the man-hating comes in at. And then women wonder why the men are walking away. No, we need you. It's too late. The big woman just came home to sing on a sour note. It is what it is. Being dependent on the corporate masters for that independent. This is what feminism taught you, to be dependent on that corporate master. It's not coincident that wages in America began to stagnate in the 70s as women began to enter a labor market force in large numbers. Under the guise of feminism, civil rights, see my note below, it was a huge influx of available workers. Of course, that was lower wages. Alrighty. Now, all this would be fine if it increased women's happiness. It actually increased bitterness. That if women were largely unhappy or oppressed at home, okay? You know what? Feminism lied to you. They say, well, man, you could be like that man. You could be high value. They lied to you. They over here grinning with glee while you just take that poison pill. They're grinning over there with glee. All right, after all, no man is entitled to a job, but woman can outcompete him for it, so be it. But women's happiness has gone down because of largely a lie. A tiny majority of jobs actually delivered through intrinsic worth, challenge, respect, etc. beat the fulfillment satisfaction that comes from raising a family. This is proof how it destroyed a family unit. That true for both men and women. Only men knew this. Their hope was that they put their noses to the grinder and worked hard. They could provide for the family if they married the right woman. That didn't work. She could raise a family well, and that joint life work would be something both could cherish for the rest of their life, as long as the possibility of men willing to break their backs, literally, as they disproportionately took the most dangerous jobs to get it. All right. The bargain offered men in the 50s and 60s was this: yes, most likely your job will be boring, dangerous, etc., but in exchange you will earn enough money to marry a good woman and raise a family with her. In the end, you will be fulfillment, not the job. The bargain was easy, but at least it was an honest offer. Feminism offered this bargain: yes, your mother was happy saying to stay at home, raise a family, but you can do better. Sign up with us, and your career will give you more happiness, fulfillment than your mother raising a family. At least you will be promised you will have both amazing career and the same family life your mothers had. That was a lie. The woman had to serve the corporate master and the husband. And it destroyed marriages. Unfortunately, most women did not read the fine print on that bargain, which read, greater 1% of you get those jobs because they were exceeding rare and hard to get into. By signing this deal, you signed away your chance at happiness that your mother had because you will be so busy building and sustaining your career, you won't have time to build a family life. IOW, by signing this deal, women agreed that they were either going to be part of that 1% with a great, satisfying career or be left without the safety net, at least living with what their mothers had, financial stability through a husband and all that. So, so what happened is, all right, so I'm sorry for that scrolling. How many of us played the lottery with our life savings? That's what feminism fooled women into doing, and they bought it. And now, the ones who gamble away their safety net, chasing that tiny fraction of career, looking for, wondering why they even worse off than their oppressed mothers. But it gets worse. But it gets worse. All right? Feminism altered men's bargain too. Now, men simply cannot find a good woman to raise a family with. Even they do, rising divorce rates, biased family courts mean they might lose their children and spouse regardless. So all of a sudden, the bargain they signed up for doesn't hold either. As a result, lots of men are asking, why am I working so hard risking my physical safety if I can't find a good wife and raise a family anyways? Where did all the good men go? And decide to go for an easier job which provides just enough for them to live a single life and make peace with that. And women are saying, hey, we need men. We need men. It's too late. The ship has already sailed. So, in the end, neither men nor women are as happy with the choices they are offered. Even married ones have to work two jobs to provide the same standard house of living that one job used to provide before. Interesting, however, corporate America is tickled pink about having double labor availability while paying the same standard of living as before. Neither one is having a safety net, making them even more resilient on their bosses. Women who believe this feminism lie, you signed up for this. You bought into this hook, line, and sinker. Feminism will never work for you, my friends. Okay, civil rights movement to end racial discrimination for a job was different because access to the job did not make life better for anybody. So it was condemned to poverty. Guess what? Now we have government rewarding single moms to raising single children and collecting money from men in the form of child support. You know what? And feminism did the same thing. Feminism is a slavery tactic that was funded by the elites. Did you know that? So with that being said, you know, the glass ceiling that everybody's talking about on mainstream media. So, you know what? The glass ceiling or the barrier of having a glamorous, fulfilling career exists for everyone, men and women. Now, guess what happened? The money's worthless. The CEOs are getting richer, and everybody who works. And, it is what it is. And glass floor for women has gradually raised higher to where women in 50s, 60s could avoid work. Feminism offered the women a chance to break the glass ceiling in exchange for removing the glass floor that acted as their safety net. It is what it is. Women have been out of the workforce for generations, forgot how crappy most jobs were, few and few far glamorous careers they actually were. Took that deal, were aided by feminists telling them that the only thing standing in their way was becoming president, men in their life, her father, husband, keeping her down and conveniently forgetting that 150 million men would never become president, focus on the bigger obstacles, things like classy and money, every president, okay? So, 88 to this current election, Yale, Harvard, UPenn. So, feminism has actually lied to everyone. Now, after taking a bargain, women decided best building a career. Feminism told them that they're handing over your 20s to 30s to a faceless company is worth paying them is wealthy. Universities take those years from her more empowering than dedicating those years to a man that loved her would in turn dedicate his life to her, because career would be more fulfilling than that oppressive patriarchal man would give her. They lied to you. Few decades, now we're seeing Gen Z is going to be the only generation that's going to be single. That's the effect of the feminism of the 1960s, 70s, and 80s. Look, we have a feminized generation that don't know freedom, hard work. After a few decades, most women realized they will not crack the glass ceiling, and turns out made of a bulletproof acrylic designed by the ones above it to protect themselves from the ones below. Men and women that were job managed to find provide less okay, they gave up. Okay. Meanwhile, men have been damaged too, since a fewer women interested in being a good partner. They wonder why they need to work so hard at the same job. Few men are available or willing to provide that. Fathers did it for their wife. Thus, having to crash to the glass floor, forced to work a soul-sucking job, put food on the table, beholden to the boss, less interested in the welfare, and an uncaring husband. A vast majority of women have actually regressed, less happy, less insecure, less fulfilled, less independent. Rather than recognize the failed ideology that brought them to the unhappy place, they double down on their assumption that men are the source of their problems, while simultaneously crying out for us to rescue them. Funny enough though, the winning socialist movement, corporate profits are up. All right. Okay. Most people just don't realize, where did the good men go? Women outnumber men 56 to 44. Nationally is worse. And okay. Now women are outnumbering men. Where did the good men go? – They've been around there. You see, This right here is what the clear picture of the this here is representing the clear picture. Okay? And look at this. Too few good men. You know what? This is exactly. Now this is written by you know. Look at this. Look at this. Where are all the good men? 18 weeks why so hard to find a good man. All right, where are all the good men? You know what? This here is going to hit home. You're asking yourself this question to the woman. Perhaps the guy you ever dated feels a little off. Sure, the dates weren't half bad. Some of the relationship pleasant, not enjoyable. But you get this gnawing feeling that you could do better. That's feminism, right? Feminism lie. Part of you was settling in some way, you know. Look at this. The hookup culture makes it difficult to date. We're in a hookup culture. Oh, you're using the wrong dating app. Nuh-uh. This right here is a result of feminism. This, I can't fix you. You're going to have to go to a counselor. This is wrong. If you're too easy to get, then there's something wrong with you. People tend to hold out for the best. I got bad news. The best ain't going to come to you. The good men are already in a relationship. Guess what? You slipped through your hands. You might not be looking for that same kind of love. Guess what? You don't know how to lead love. Prince Charming ain't gonna be there for you. You're not gonna reciprocate. You're gonna use that man. You're waiting for that perfect man who don't exist. You're letting a small thing get away. Your girlfriends. Girls' night out. That gets in your way right there. Excuse me. You act too desperate, it turns guys off. That can be scary. And you tell them you're not really trying. Guys don't have to try. Like, since you're playing mind games, that's going to turn a guy off right there. You haven't improved yourself in a long time. What can you do? Okay. Coffee shops, professional association, bookstores, classes. You know, where did all the good men go? Is it you, woman, that's asking this, or is it them? Actually, it's the woman. She bought into this little feminist narrative. Do you really want to meet a good man, or is it peer pressure from other females to oh, he's going to fall right in your lap? Good thinking. He ain't going to fall in your lap. Are you sure you're looking for romantic love? Relationship coach is not going to help you. So, with that being said, where did the good men go? Where did they go at all? You know, feminism lied to you. Okay, did you graduate from college? Did you graduate from a college, university? Guess what? Got bad news. Good men are not going to wife up college grads with huge student loan debt. Okay? It darn sure ain't going to find you at a church. All right? Until next time, you take care of yourself. You take care of others, and make sure you go get individual counseling before you go find someone. All right, and get to the root of your personal life issues. Men cannot fix you. Okay. Till next time, take care of yourself. Peace.